The only diet soft drink with Lyman, and nothing beats that.
Take the Legs Sheer Elegance Touch Test and feel the difference. This feels coarse. So silky. That's the silky difference of Legs Sheer Elegance.
In silky support and control top 2.
Lubriderm means softness.
Listen to the heartbeat.
Chevrolet announces the biggest savings program ever on S10 compact pickups and Blazers. Special 3.9% financing, or up to $600 back. Plus, Chevy has made it possible for dealers to pass on savings of up to $750 on options. And with certain specially equipped trucks, you could save up to $2,095.
Chevy truck. Get a taste of it. Unexpected. There's
Raisin in the middle. Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
Raisin in the middle. Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
What a big sensation.
Whole wheat. Sweetened with raisin.
A combination with flair. Take a little packet.
With raisin in there.
Raisin in the middle.
Naturally sweet raisin.
Raisin in the middle.
Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
Raisin in the middle.
Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
And now apple cinnamon squares.
Tuesday,
I'll take the high road, and as usual, you'll take the low.
Dave's looking for a hot date.
This is unusual.
Will Maddie find a woman in the what ads?
Let's give this cowboy a jump and see what he's got.
It's moonlighting. Then,
It's nothing like giving your all to charity.
will a benefit ball bring in big bucks?
You'll be surprised how many people will donate good money to see Oprah Winfrey's bloomers. You got her? I'm working on it.
Jack and Mike, right after Moonlighting, tomorrow.
What mascara looks spectacular on? That shrugs off water, but not soap and water? Clean Lash by CoverGirl. The waterproof mascara that's soap and water washable. Clean Lash, only from CoverGirl.
In 15 seconds, can you tell which nail is wet and which one is dry? This one or this one? Can't tell, can you?
CoverGirl NailSlicks. Color that looks wet, even when it's dry.
To all these fatty special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and fatty special sauce, lettuce, cheese, all these fatty special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and fatty special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and fatty special cheese, pickles, onions, and fatty special sauce, Big Mac.
If you're having a Big Mac attack right now, proceed to McDonald's immediately. Wednesday.
I love you.
I love you, too. I always have, and I always will.
This is no dream.
He'd never allow it to happen.
Lexus, who is this lady?
Tell him who I am. For God's sake, tell him.
Dynasty. Then, drug addiction.
Won't you let me help you?
You walked out when I needed you the most.
A marriage torn apart.
Say you'll come back to me.
Not as long as you're an addict. We can't turn away from you.
Hotel. Wednesday.
Dad?
Julie, look at your hay fever.
Oh, she hasn't had a sniffle all day. And I'm ready to dance all night.
Thanks to research by Dow's pharmaceutical subsidiary, millions like Julie may now find relief from allergies without the drowsiness often associated with allergy treatments.
You can make a difference in what tomorrow brings.
Save me a dance.
For Dow makes you do great things.
Sometimes your skin gets so dry you can scratch the word dry right on your hand. And the drier your skin, the more you need Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. It soothes and starts healing dry skin on contact. That's today's Vaseline Intensive Care.
There's nothing like coming home to the homemade taste of spaghetti with delicious Ragu sauce.
Miss me?
It's delicious.
It's great to be home.
Ragu spaghetti sauce. That's Italian.
It's 5 below. And for me, it's 101. I've got the flu and I ache. But I don't take aspirin anymore, or Tylenol. I choose Advil. Advil contains a non-prescription strength of ibuprofen. Doctors have prescribed ibuprofen 130 million times. And it's in Advil, a non-prescription strength. Advil stops my headache, reduces fever, and relieves the aches. Shouldn't you try Advil this flu season? Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Our dogs are top show dogs, but they're the family pets as well. You know, it's important to me to keep my dogs as happy as they keep me happy. I try and treat them the way I think they should be treated. Part of that is giving them the right kind of exercise. Part of that is giving them the right kind of diet. We feed our dogs Kal Kan. Kal Kan contains the kind of quality meat that gives my dog the substance that they need, and I would not like to try and maintain my dogs in championship conditions without it.
Kal Kan, recommended by top breeders.
Imagine a country without freedom.
We did not believe that something like this can happen. People that are victims of losses of freedom are not here to tell the story. They're dead. They're gone.
Imagine a country without hope.
You can go through that only once in a lifetime. The second time you just don't want to be part of it.
Imagine a country called America, starting February 15th.
Out on a Limb will continue in a moment.
An ABC News brief brought to you by American Express. Now from ABC News in Washington, here's Ted Koppel.
Good evening. Most of the country, but not all of it, celebrated Martin Luther King Day. In Atlanta, he was remembered by his family and by leaders of the nation. The service is held at Ebenezer Baptist Church, where he preached. In Memphis, a simple ceremony. It was held on the second floor of the Lorraine Motel, where the civil rights leader was shot in 1968. 15,000 marchers braved freezing weather in Phoenix to honor Dr. King and to protest Governor Ed Meekham's cancellation of the King holiday in Arizona. Later on Nightline, a Virginia school teacher in just 1 hour taught his students what it means to be second-class citizens. Now this.
In 1986, American Express introduced Buyer's Assurance. It was such a big hit, we're extending it through 1987. What a nice break. Be sure to register your purchases, and if you're not already a card member, don't wait. Apply now.
Despite Iranian claims of a breakthrough in its war with Iraq, the U.S. is skeptical and says the city of Basra remains in Iraqi hands. More news later.
Now that 7-Eleven has the best movie deals, everybody's becoming a critic.
Silverado is a cinematic tour de force, don't you think?
A poetic blazing saddle.
It's the new wave in Western, in my opinion.
7-Eleven has all the top hits 24 hours a day.
You know, there's a photodynamic restraint to Rambo that you need.
And the price.
Universal spent $22 million on this baby.
And you get it for peanuts.
Nobody has better movie deals than 7-Eleven.
If you were lucky enough to find another 85 Buick Regal Limited, loaded with accessories and a book value of over $9,000, and it was half as nice as this one, and you could buy it for $59.95, you'd probably be standing in the middle of a so-called super sale, price good for $5 or whatever. Well, at Valley Ford and Valley Toyota, value like this is an everyday occurrence. 85 Buick Regal Limited, $59.95. Genuine value from Valley Ford and Valley Toyota.
The issue is sexual addiction.
I've had over 1,000 lovers since then.
Thousands? How many? 1,000, you said?
Yes. When do you have time to do all this?
We're both full-time students at Cornell, and we both love sex.
Cornell's going to be thrilled to know that.
Abandoned babies in hospital crib cages. Nobody touches them. It is happening in America. Next on Donahue.
Tune in Donahue Tuesday.
They marched to keep the dream alive. A story at 11.
Baby, we're gonna baby you. Kleenex introduces their brand new baby. Softer, thicker Kleenex tissue. We're gonna cuddle you, cradle you. New Kleenex will baby you because it's so much softer and thicker, even the box is taller. Baby, we're gonna care for you, comfort you, baby you. Softer, thicker Kleenex tissue. It's the new way.
Kleenex says bless you.
Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. You're gonna love it in an instant. So good and frosty, rich and tasty. Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. Carnation Instant Breakfast comes in 4 delicious flavors. Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate malt. It's one nutritious breakfast you're gonna love. Carnation Instant Breakfast. In regular and no sugar added. You're gonna love it in an instant.
Fuji Videotape presents Quality Control.
The people at Fuji put their videotape through a lot. They forward and reverse it hundreds of times. They subject it to extremes of hot and cold. Finally, the stress test. Captain, I'm giving it full power and she's still holding together. That's a demanding job. But Fuji wants your tape to last, no matter what you put it through.
Fuji Videotape. Put the good stuff on the good stuff.
Well, with the Super Bowl coming up, you will want to be sure to stock up on the Bartles & James Premium Wine Cooler. It is the perfect beverage for watching all sports activities. Also, as any sport is more fun the more you know about it, Ed has prepared some handy tips. The things you hit with the ball are called pins. When you knock them all down, it is called a strike. If it takes 2 balls, it is called a spare. Ed hopes these tips will help you enjoy the Super Bowl, and we thank you for your support.
I'm Joan London.
And I'm Charles Gibson. Tomorrow, Juan Ponce in relay. He helped overthrow Marcos as Mrs. Aquino next.
Plus Vanessa Williams tomorrow on Good Morning America.